I don't know. Okay, don't dox me. Don't dox me. PNG. I do I? Do I? Mm-hmm. Oh my god, you had like that evil laugh. Oh yeah, I think I could actually put it under the time. Like this. Yeah. So now when I talk I could be like, hey guys, what are you doing? The silly things we do. Oh, Sayu is here. Oh yeah, wait, they could hear me. Whoops. Hello, Sayu. Are you at work? Probably at work. Always at work. All right, yeah. What a great fan art. Yeah. I want more. I'm. Yeah. I don't have enough money for all the art I want. Oh, you're cleaning bunnies. Oh. Like anything with animals? Maybe, you know what? I'll do this. They can hear you if that's okay with you.
And it's fine by me if it's cool with you.
Yeah, I might as well. You know, I might as well. Have you seen those videos? Like, I don't know, like the guy is just kind of like playing with an otter in a zoo, or they have to pick up the leaves with the pandas, but they're also like fighting off the pandas because the panda. Yeah, I'm like that's. I think that those are like the best jobs. They have to be the best job.
I know. Well, see, when I worked at PetSmart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like that was the best part of the job, was just because whenever you had to do the maintenance things, you get to play with all the little critters during during said maintenance. Except the birds, they were kind of buttheads.
Okay.
But
So wait. So what kind of job was that?
it was when I worked at PetSmart, I was in pet care, so
it's a
I
pet shop.
cleaned. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
Yeah,
I'm
they
good.
had like hamsters and so usually hamsters, rats, guinea pigs, parakeets, lots of fish. They had some lizards.
Scorpions?
Yeah, all that sort of thing.
Was there like a scorpion?
No, if only. That would have been cool.
Ah.
That would have been cool.
Hey, thank you for lurking, Eva.
Eva!
Oh, that
Hi,
explains.
friend!
I was like, that's weird that someone I don't know lurks, but okay. There you go. Okay. There. Like this.
Yep. You don't need to see anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. What are eyes for anyway, you know?
Yeah. So just to keep your face from looking too weird.
Hey, привет, Okumoto? I have no idea. I just assume that's how we say their name. Can you say привет?
What?
Привет.
Привет?
Yes. Because we have Okumoto here and Len, who are Russian. And привет means hello in Russian.
Oh, well then. Привет.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at pronouncing things. I tried. I gave it my best, okay?
Yeah, that's all that matters. I assume Ray, I don't know. Raya.
Ara.
Yeah, we might as well just go on with the show, right?
Might as well start the party, right?
Yeah. All right. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Chill. Is that did I do the right title? I have no idea. I'm the best. I'm a good streamer. But yes, welcome to the third episode of Coffee and Chill. This is like it's like a little talk show. It's like a little podcast. It's what I hope it's a podcast. That's the point. That's what I've been trying to do. And today we have the lovely Foxxy right here. Foxxy, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, chat. My name is Dragon Foxxy, and this is my second time getting to hang out with my lovely friend here in Morningstar. I am a variety streamer, and I stream mostly Genshin and art stuff. And And yeah, so this is my second month streaming, and it's been a ton of fun, and I'm super happy to meet those of you that I haven't met, and for those of you that are here from my chat, I love you guys. Hi.
Yes. And thank you so much for coming on the show. It was insanely scuffed. I just like DM'd you like, would you like to? Yeah,
That's how friendship works. You just be like, hey, yo, want to hang out?
Yeah, hey, you with the face,
You with the face. And the fluff. You with the fluff.
You with the fluff. Oh. We have Walter here. Walter is another one of the Russian bros here. So, привет, Walter.
Привет.
Yeah. Yo, you're gonna be a pro at the end.
I'll have a lot of practice.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I say it. Привет. That's the. It's what I always like try to ask for, like in other languages. How do you say just like hi, hello?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you're gonna know any kind of word in another language, that's a good one to default to.
Yeah, isn't it funny how a lot of people want to learn new languages and they always like go for like the curse words. Oh yeah, how do you say
Oh,
it?
absolutely. Yes, I think it's genetic. It's just like default. That's what we go for. That's when I took French, right back in school. That's what everybody was like grabbing the book and they were like, "Where are the curse words at?"
Oh my god! Thanks so much, Eva. I'm happy you like the outfit. That I thought of something more like okay, like like I said, this stream was really put together at the last minute. So I'm really thankful for Foxxy here to accept. And I was like, wait a minute, I gotta be flesh tuber today. So what could I wear? So I rushed, but I have something to show. I bought something from you know HoloLive, right? Yeah, so I bought something from HoloLive. First of all, the website they sent you was really shady, and I was like, okay, but I still want this item, right?
Right.
It's because one of the members was graduating, and I was like, with tears, I don't cry. I just had like dust, but I had like a couple tears in my eyes. I was like, I have to do it. I have to buy something. So I bought something, and eventually it never arrived, and I just gave up. I'm like, oh, whatever. I lost my money. Okay, whatever. It arrived like 11 months late.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't know if you'll know this. It's okay. It's okay if you don't.
Don't pull your headphones off the.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm.
Okay.
So yes,
I just see.
It's
a jacket.
Yeah, like I don't know, a jersey, a jacket, jersey, hoodie. I don't know.
Nice.
So yeah, so let me show you. This is from a member called Coco, Kiryu Coco from HoloLive. I don't know which generation. Let me just squat so you can see a little bit more. Oh, right here. Can we see? Yeah.
Oh snap! We got a logo.
And I don't know if you see anything. Oh no, there's nothing. Wow, amazing! Huh? I didn't know that. It's like it's
Look
actually
at all that red. That's some fantastic red.
It's like the first time I wear it, but I'm really happy. I'm really happy about it.
I think it's nice.
Yeah, and honestly, like the quality, and it's not because I paid and I'm like, oh, it's good. I swear, it's really good. Like it's really heavier than I expected. So I'm like, oh wow. I expected like usually you have like whatever this tissue, not tissue, like whatever this fabric is, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like the same size, right?
It's just like one layer of fabric.
Yeah. And then when you put it in the sun, you could see through, like
Right, like you could do shadow puppets with it. Like it's just one tiny layer.
Yeah. So that's what I expected, but no, I'm really happy. I'm really happy.
Yay!
About it. So when I bought this, later on I bought I think it was 2 other plushies. So because I finally got this, I have a bit of hopes for like the plushies now. I'm like, oh, maybe if I wait another 12 months,
Right?
Yeah.
They'll just show up one day. I mean, but that's totally happened to me before. Like, especially, like, you just never know. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'll ship in the next couple weeks, but then it might take like, a month and a half to get to you.
Yeah. Have you seen those videos of like it's like a storage or like a warehouse, right? And like there's boxes everywhere. There's there's like a conveyor belts, but there's so many boxes everywhere on the floor, right? And I'm
Right.
like, oh, like that little box under the conveyor belt, it's
That's
done.
nice.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah,
There's my
yeah.
package.
There
That's
it
where
is.
it's at.
Exactly.
No, but somebody just, like they dropped it, and instead of picking it back up, they just kicked it underneath the bed. You know what I mean? Like it just like meh, kicked it under a nearby shelf.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Hello, Water Boy. It's been a while. It's been a while. I did not turn into a fox. Maybe some other time. But this fox is someone else. It's not me. It is Dragon Foxy.
Hello.
Another person with 2 words as a name. We got Morningstar. We got Dragon Foxy.
That's right, because one word just wasn't enough to cover everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And like speaking of names, I feel like having 2 names, like an I don't know how to say this. Maybe like in French we have like un prénom puis un nom de famille. Which I'm just saying, like, as a VTuber, I feel like it sounds way better.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's cool. Look, you know what? I mean, I like it. Are you continuing to get more and more fancy as this goes on?
I'll try. No, I think I told you, how my character, maybe a lot of people might not know, but just because I always have like now the big jacket on top. But even my other characters always had like this golden a brace. I have a little thing here on the arm, and it's like my character. I didn't put it on my character because I designed the VTuber character. It was the opposite. It's like I put it there because that's how I am in real life. So
Right?
yeah. So I always find it funny when there are these posts on Twitter like, oh, would you if you could look like your VTuber, would you? And I'm like, actually.
You're like, wait, now let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I already did. My VTuber cosplay is me.
Yeah, actually, I've got news for you.
That's funny.
Oh, sorry, you didn't see that? Oh, you just finished your stream. Nice. Hope you had a good stream, Wadi. You feel like you're in a job.
Wadi, it's nice to meet you.
You feel like you're in a job interview. Yeah.
We're interviewing Morningstar.
Yeah. You got any pictures of Spider-Man? Like, that's it's all or nothing. Oh my god.
So Morningstar, tell us how you would handle a bad experience with a coworker. No, I'm just kidding. We won't actually put you through a job interview.
But actually, I do have something to share to the people because I've learned this later on in my life. I wish I knew this earlier, and it's about about interviews, right? It's the truth is, yes, you gave your resume to this place. Yes, you need money, you need a job, but when you go to an interview or whatever, any kind of interview, I feel like things get easier once you remember that you are also there to screen them as much as they screen you. Do you want to work with them? Because it's happened. You're there for a job. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity for an interview. You sit down and then they just become just unpleasant, and you're like, So there's a lot of interviews. If I would have known, I would have gotten up and said, "Listen, I'm not gonna waste both of our times. Thank you very much." And I would have
That's
left.
a good point.
Yes.
That's a good point, though. Like, if you think about it, like if you go into an interview and they're already being toxic, like, is that the kind of environment you want to work in?
Yeah.
Can
you imagine when you work for them?
I know, right? I think it's because, like, especially here, like, we have this problem where we sort of.
I dropped coffee everywhere. Yeah.
Look at you making a mess. It's kind of like the customer's God kind of thing, and we sort of feel like we owe whoever we're talking to. So it's like if you get an interview, it's almost like we're conditioned to think like, oh, I should just be so thankful, that I have this interview, and like it's almost like you feel like you owe them.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right. Like, it's you don't want to go and accept a job at a place that's going to be horrible to you. It's not worth all that.
Like this could be for like a lot of other things, like on a first date. Sure, you're I don't know. Like a first date. Do you want to go out with this person? Stuff like that. So, when you realize that you're also in power, you're not always
Yeah,
the one like, oh, please accept me, or I don't know.
right.
Yeah, I feel like things get easier.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a good thing to think about because I know like when I did my first interview with PetSmart, okay,
Hmm.
it was my second job. Right?
Oh.
My first one of course was at Build-A-Bear like we talked about before. But I remember whenever I asked for my pay, and I basically asked for like a quarter above minimum wage. And the guy that was interviewing me just sat there and looked at me and was like, "Are you are you sure that's what you want to ask for?
Hmm.
Like, are you sure?" Because I had no confidence, you know what I mean? Like I had no confidence. I felt
Yeah.
like I was just lucky to have that interview and was trying to get the job by any means possible. So if I had had said confidence, I would have asked for a little more because apparently, some of the other people in the same job were making a good couple bucks more an hour than what I asked for.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's good to have confidence and remember your value when you go into things.
Hmm. It's so weird. I feel like it's kind of a low blow to be like, oh, we hire people, but we're not gonna, we're your salary is gonna be negotiated. So everyone who kind of like lowballs themselves, the company's like, yes, we're saving money.
Yeah,
And I feel like,
right.
how about you just pay people
I
for,
know.
like, come on, you know?
Like that's what you would think because and I feel like a lot of people kind of expect that, like they think because I did, like I figured, well, if I'm too low, they would be like, well, actually, this position pays this, like it,
Yeah, yeah.
and instead of just being like, oh, cool, they don't know what to expect, and we're just gonna get them for the cheap.
Hmm.
But companies will do that to you.
Yeah.
Learn the
Uh,
hard way.
I just want to say hello to Annie. I'm sorry, I saw you a long time ago, but yeah, if you're still here, Annie and Nanamito, Privyet, Kagdala, everybody. How are you doing,
Annie,
everybody?
hello.
So yeah, that's the thing. So my friend also got that kind of thing where he was interviewed and he got to choose his salary, and of course, because he lowballed, they were really happy about that, and he realized
Hmm.
later, he realized that he was getting paid like so low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bummer. Like you would really think, like I just feel like you would really like to think that companies would at least have everybody in a similar range and they would be, it would be higher, of course, if they have more, more experience or whatever, something that makes logical sense. Like you would just think logically that but no, the logic to them is what's the least we can get,
Money.
someone in for. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Morningstar. You're trying to analyze just a little bit without just a little bit. Try to survive because there is a Kea cosplay on the way. Maybe I don't want to promote it too hard because it might be. I need to order the wig. I need to get my friend. Like the thing is, I'm so serious about this. I told my friend, listen, uh, she's really good when it comes with wigs. I feel like when it comes to cosplay, the wig is everything. You can have a medium cosplay, medium good cosplay, but if the wig is amazing, you'll look good. So I asked my friend, listen, you know what? I asked you for your help, but I'm so serious about this. You know what? I'll pay you. That's how much I want you to, because she's just so busy. And she's like, oh, okay, you know. So
Right.
yeah,
That's gonna
so.
be good. It'll be really good. Yeah, the wig makes a huge difference. It makes a big difference. It's
Mhm.
like one of those that like you you order it from some shady site and it comes in all like limp and sad looking and the
Yeah,
color's
yeah.
weird.
So yeah, there's a KO cosplay. There is a the thing is, I was at 400 followers and it was not moving, and I had to like dangle a little thing because
Uh-huh.
in front of like everybody's face. And as soon as I said okay, maid cosplay, it just went like like, and then I hit the 500 like nothing. I'm like, no, what?
People like cosplay. The world likes
Yeah.
cosplay.
So there is a maid cosplay. Now that one's a bit more clear in the future. It should be if everything goes well. It should be like in the first week of February.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's coming up.
yeah, that's very 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 soon. But I have that. But the thing with like the Kia cosplay and the maid cosplay, I don't want to just like wear the cosplay but because to me that's not enough. What do I do for the rest of the stream? So I want to
Right.
try something, and to me, like I want to do anything else but play a game, because that's what I do all day, every day. All the other streams. So I'm trying to come up with really, really fun games, and to me, it's always a bonus if chat could play. So I came up with a fun thing, and I don't want to, I won't spoil anything, but yeah, the maid cosplay I think is gonna be really, really one of the best.
Yay! That's exciting. I'm excited to see it. Chat, aren't you excited? Excited to see Morningstar all dressed up as the best maid.
I'll try not to get canceled as well,
I don't think that's gonna get you canceled. I think that's going to. I think that's just going to do wonders for you.
Why the harness? Fashion. I bought these straps before COVID, and of course I won't like wear them at home. Ironically, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. But that was before I started streaming, right?
I would never do this thing that I'm actively doing right now.
So the thing is, I bought it, and then lockout, no, not lockout, lockdown, COVID. So I just, I did not go out anymore and see friends, and that's when I really dress up, right? So when it came to like a coffee and chill or my 400 special, I was like, you know what? This is it. This is the time that I can, I'll dress up. And for those of you who know, I have a little show called Rising Star that, Foxxy here has been on, and Coffee and Chill, which is right here, right now. So I was afraid that these two talk shows would kind of like blend in together into the same mush. When you put all the, when you're a kid, you have like paint and you're like, oh, I'm gonna make a rainbow. You take all the colors and it becomes just a brown mess, and you're like, oh no.
You're like, oh, that's not how rainbows work.
Oh no, what is, oh no.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
So then you just switch them up. Like this.
The toilet paper. Ugh.
Don't ask me why there's two. Okay, I'm exposing myself. There's a reason why there's two. Okay.
Well, you see, one's for the sniffles, and the other one is for ...
No, there's a reason.
Just don't show the lotion bottle. You'll be all right.
I don't know if I should continue playing into the Joker. Everyone's gonna be like, Morningstar touches himself. No. That's Foxy said that, not me.
I didn't say that. Those were your words.
Okay, listen. I might as well explain. I'm painfully lazy. So when I see that one box is like almost done, I don't want to go get. I don't want to get up, so I'll go get another one. Sometimes I work harder just because I'm lazy. I'll do some. So yeah, most of the time, yeah. If there's two boxes, it's because one of them is almost out. Especially the one next to my bed. Like I don't want to. You're like all comfortable in your under the covers, right? And then there's no more, and you're like, I don't want to. So and then it's like, do I take the covers and go like, like? No, I don't do that.
It's always good to have the backup box ready because you never know. You never know what might show up.
Yeah, the sniffles.
Yeah, of course. Yes, absolutely. The sniffles. They could come out of anywhere.
Yeah, or like here in front of the computer, you watch like Puss in Boots, and you're like, wow, this movie, it's so good, and then you start to to cry. I have to ask because it's one of the big subjects of right now. Have you seen that movie?
Wait, is there a new one? Or is it just that one, just the original Puss in Boots movie?
I think it's the second movie. So yes, there is another one. I'm actually surprised you don't know about it because it's everywhere on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah. It's called the Final Wish or the Last Wish or One More Wish or I Wish I Knew What the title was. I don't know. One of those.
I haven't seen it.
It's so good. It's so good.
I haven't seen it. Of course, I feel bad. I haven't been on Twitter as much. It's like I set up the Discord, and I've been giving all of my attention to Discord, because that's where I've aggregated all my friends at, and then I keep forgetting. I'm like wait, I still have friends on Twitter.
No, don't
I
don't
need
worry
to go
about
be
it.
present there too. Uh, it's okay. I'm sorry. I missed you.
No,
I
it's
didn't
okay.
mean to feel like you were being ignored, and I just wasn't posting anything. I
Yeah.
promise I didn't mean it like that.
No, of course not. Like I said, Twitter is it's a tool. I feel like if you kind of like force yourself to tweet, like, oh, I didn't tweet today, what do I do? And you like, I'm gonna go brush my teeth, everybody. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
it has to be genuine. What are we talking about? We're talking about Puss in Boots, the second movie.
Yeah, that I apparently didn't even know existed. I had
Oh,
no idea.
it's really good. Yeah, but because the themes that are talked about in the show are really good. You don't expect that. You think it's gonna be like, okay, let's go see Shrek and let's go have fun. It's really good.
I'll have to add it to my list. I'll
Yeah.
add it to my list.
Annie's taking everything out of context, so just be careful. Be careful for Annie. Watch out.
Everything can be taken out of context if you try hard enough.
Oh yeah, like have you seen Puss in Boots? And they're like, what? There are kids here. Come on, like.
Right. Exactly.
Why would you say that? Well, I'm just looking to okay.
Oh no.
You made me like that. Hey, what? But yeah, no, it's a good movie. One of the reasons, you know what? It's not even important. I won't do. I was gonna say like why it's everyone on Twitter. But yeah, no, it's a good movie, and yeah, I don't know where I was going. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, it's not about the movie, but it's about like a subject we were talking about a bit earlier. You know those little trends on Twitter where it's like, oh my god, thank you so much for the tag. Here are my 75 favorite anime. And then it's
Right.
like now I'm tagging 59 of my friends, stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, the last one I did, I was like, yo, I'm gonna tag Foxxy just to help her out because I know you're like, I don't know what to say on Twitter.
Right. That's true. Yeah, no, I appreciated it. Of course, the what are your top games? I mean, it usually I'll be like, yep, I've got like that's like my entire list. Like I say it's like the top 5, but there's pretty much like only 5.
Listen,
I'm not that diverse.
I had 3 games. I'm like, oh my god, I'm the worst.
We like what we like,
Yeah.
Some people are like they'll play everything that like shows up, on like their when they launch Steam, and it's just like, hey, you should check this out, and they're like, okay, and they're like really well-rounded gamers, and they they have all these cool experiences in games, and I'm like, yeah, I still play the same things I've been playing for years.
Yeah, no, I'm like that. If I find a music I love it, I'm gonna be listening to it for like the next 10 years.
Yep, absolutely. We'll be in constant rotation.
We have Annie here blaming things on me, saying I made them like that because of the
Well,
harness.
to be fair, I mean, Morningstar just didn't want to feel left out, because I've got this cool tail choker, and Morningstar wanted an accessory too.
Yeah, so I got this, I got this.
It was just part of, that's just part of how it goes, man.
I had a lot of bracelets with studs when I was younger, like bracelets. I loved like when they were like really like complex, like it would tie here, but it would go like on your hand, and there's like a little ring here. It was really cool.
That sounds
with
cool.
a little change. So basically, like I was really like gothic, but when it came to like the accessories, of course, the clothes was like black clothes, nothing big. I didn't have like the white face, I wasn't like a full Joker yet, But still, so I remember all my studs, all my bracelets, all my necklaces, like the chokers, everything. I had it in one drawer, and then one day I have a friend over. I opened the drawer, or I think he's just looking around. He's like, oh yeah, what's this? He opens. Oh, he just sees like these black, and he was like, oh my god, it's BDSM stuff.
He found your stash. He found your stash.
I'm like, that's not BDSM.
Wait. Let me just show you. And then you start pulling stuff out, and they start panicking, and they're like, wait.
Yeah, they're like, this is a whip,
I promise it's not what it looks like. Oh no. That sounds like my kind of luck. But I had a bunch of that stuff too. Like I mean, it's funny because I really liked, like I had the spiked bracelets, which I still do. I've got like I have a necklace very similar to what I'm wearing here. And I don't know, I just think it's cool. Like a lot of the the whole gothic style. Like I totally like
Yeah.
I never completely left that phase, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I still I still have all that stuff. I never really like there was some of it that was too much, like the lace, and like the corsets and stuff like that wasn't really my jam. But when it came to the spikes, I was like, you know what, these are cool.
Yeah,
These are cool, and I can defend myself with them if I need to.
yeah. I know. That's we got Annie asking your help here. I don't know. I don't know why. No, I don't. I think everything's cool. But yeah, like
What do you want me to do, Annie? How can I help you? Am I supposed to just tell Morningstar to just take it off? Will that help you? I don't think that'll help you.
wait. Let's not undress me. um, so yeah, like I remember this one accessory I did myself. I just bought this. I just bought things. I put them together. But anyway, and I was really proud of it. It was I bought myself a choker which just had like a ring in the middle. I don't know if it had like no, it didn't have spikes. It was just more like these rivets. It's whatever. But it looked like yours because I don't know. Are yours actual? Okay, it looks like the one on your tail actually, which seems to be the same one on your neck. But yeah, so it was like a choker with a ring. I bought myself a bracelet with another ring, and I bought myself a big chain with like at the end it was really easy to open, like whoop whoop whoop. So
right.
I made it go from my my wrist to my neck. And of course the first thing people think is like, oh yeah, but what if you tug on it? But like it was so long, like oh shit. Oh.
Right, that
Yeah.
it was so long,
Yeah,
bam.
yeah, exactly. I would do like this, it would still go like down. And I don't know, it was cool. It was a cool little fashion accessory that I was like, hey, I did it myself. It just cost me $90 because, gothic fashion. Let's go,
Right? Because why not? Cool chains everywhere. I always wanted a pair of I don't know if you ever saw it, like the trip pants, that used to have the chains like hanging from the from the belt loops down to like the pockets and like all over the
Oh
place.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what that made me think of.
I got a nice package. Yeah, actually, I could show you guys. Wait, I'll be right back.
Morningstar, you don't have to take it off. It's okay.
Yeah, so like this is a big package,
Look
and
at
this
that.
is actually a maid dress. I still didn't open
Gee.
it, but I gotta. Let me go. I'll bring it back. I'll put it right here. But yeah, thank you so much, Gab, for noticing my really beautiful package in the back.
Showing off, aren't you?
No, we're all on the same page. We're all talking about the same thing. I'm really.
Everybody can appreciate a big, beautiful package, especially from Amazon.
Yeah, if there's one reason why I buy from Amazon, it's just how. At first, it blew my mind how like it came in like 3 days. Don't take that out of context, Actually, no, out of context, that's not fun.
That's kind of bad, actually.
Yeah, actually.
That's miserable.
3 days.
Ah, goodness gracious.
Like at first, the person's like, "Oh yeah, it lasted 3 days." Everyone's like, "Ooh," and then they're like,
Oh, whoa.
"Once," just like, "Oh, okay."
Oh no.
Now I don't know how accurate this is because I've just heard it from one person, but it made me laugh so much, right? My friend was like, "Hey, we were in high school, and he's like, how sometimes you find like the week is long, right? You're like, oh, we're just Wednesday, stuff like that." I'm like, yeah.
Right.
And he's like, did you know that snails arrive? I'll use arrive. They arrive for 10 days. Could you imagine 10 days of
What?
and I was like, and it made me laugh so much. 24 hours. Yeah, it's like.
Why does it become like, you know what? Never mind. I'm good. I'm
What?
good.
No.
That would be horrible. That would be horrible. Oh, a moment of silence for snails. Oh my gosh. That's terrible.
I mean, they can.
How did that information even come up, and who did that research?
I don't know. I don't know.
Important government funding was spent on this, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they're like every now and then a snail starts to scream for like 10 days. You know, just hold on to something, man. It's gonna be a, it's gonna be a long 10 days. Oh my god. And like this is just like two seconds, like what we're doing, you know.
Oh no.
Oh my god. You know, there's another snail passing by. Hey Jake, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm arriving. He's like, okay, cool. What are you gonna do tomorrow? I'll be arriving again.
1 eternity later.
Ask me again next week.
Yeah. Do you think he's like, ask me again? Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh. It wasn't planned. It was supposed to be incredibly wholesome. Just one.
Was it?
Well, that was the plan. I'm saying.
Look what happened. Look what happened. Chat, look what you did.
Yeah,
Chat,
yeah.
look what you did.
It's because of chat, yeah. So now every time someone's gonna talk about snails, I want you guys to think about that.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys
no.
right there. I'm looking at you. We're looking at you. And like the next family meeting, it's okay if they're kids. You know, it's educational purposes. Hey, mom, did you know
right.
that?
It's just science.
Did you know
For
that
science.
you know
You just imagine this kid being like, hey, guess what I learned today? And then like, you know, mom and grandma at the table are just like, their faces are just like,
yeah, this is, oh my god. Those they're lucky. Oh, you know.
oh,
You got
oh man.
you got
That's
the
why
mom.
biology is the best science.
Oh my god. I was so good in biology just because I kept on fooling around, and I would.
Right.
Yeah. Like when it came to biology, let's say I remember, especially like the human body. I fooled around. I would use all the terms we learned, and because of that, it stuck. It's really stuck in my head. So like let's say like let's say like there are two guys, like they're kind of like I don't want to say fighting, but it's more like playful fighting, right? And then one guy like taps the guy here, and I'm like, wow, on his esophagus, you know, and everyone would laugh because it's so weird to just hear that. Wow, right over the diaphragm, you know, there, you know, you
Oh, the best use for a biology
Yeah.
terms is to make people just like, wait, what?
So, so because of that, it just stuck in my head, and I'm like, oh, I know them all because I keep using them in real life. Like,
Oh no.
but that's something I want to do with Japanese as well. It's like, Duolingo can only go so far. Like,
Sure.
like I know what like shiro, white, okay, you know, stuff like that. But I need to like actually use it, and you know, if you use it, like the more. Have you ever heard this? Like the more senses you use, the more you're gonna remember something. So that's why they say like when you read, when you study, say it out loud so you also hear it. It's not just your brain. You know, it's not just your eyes. Yeah. And if you like,
That makes sense though.
so like not only could you study, like instead of like just reading and like silently, you'll be like, and you can even like mimic it, like you're like, the snail comes for, like, okay. It's like, no. No, you're gonna
Don't
remember.
worry, I don't think anyone here is gonna be forgetting that anytime soon.
No, but it's true. Listen, when you guys when you guys get your you finish you get your scholarship, you finish your studies, I do accept, you can thank me, you can tag me on TikTok, you know. Thank you, Morningstar, for teaching us.
Oh, and if you need a topic for your for your master's thesis, there you go.
The snail. Oh my god. we're gonna lose Annie. They're just gonna leave. Like,
Ah,
I'm done. I'm done.
oh
my-
no.
So you know, the next time you go on a road trip with your parents on vacation and you're leaving like for 9 or 10 days, just tell yourself like, okay, what if the snails start now? As soon as we walk back in here, they'll be
They'll
like,
done.
yeah, you know, they'll roll over in bed and be like, oh, you know?
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh man.
Oh.
Man, oh no. I hope the snails have their box of tissues ready. Oh.
Do you think it takes another 10 days to like go get it? Like,
They've got to be even more prepared than you. They'll have to have more than one box ready. Oh,
wait, what? Don't compare.
it's too late.
Wow, you just threw me under the bus. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Whew.
Ah,
I don't even know how we.
how do we recover from that?
I don't know. The snails. I guess I do have one story that's absolutely unrelated, but it's probably one of the best stories of my life.
All right, here we go.
I hope I didn't tell you, but okay, it's a weird one. So get ready. Okay.
I don't think it could be too weird for how this has gone already. It's fine.
Okay, because it's really weird. When I was younger, because I cannot tell a story about when I was older, but yeah, I like to specify when it was in the past, right? So when I was younger, I had a friend, which you know, a very very good friend. He was actually my neighbor from like the backyard neighbor. He came over and he slept over. It was fun. We're just two kids having fun, and then we wake up in the morning. We have the whole.
Oh my god!
Hey, Midnight, hello. You just missed the. It's okay. You know, you missed the biology of the reproduction of the snails, but it's okay.
Ah.
So you know, you understand this is gonna be on YouTube forever. Just saying. we will be demonetized, but yeah, it's okay. So yes,
It's worth it.
but it's okay. Midnight, you're here. You arrived just in time for another absolutely degenerate story, which happened in my life. Are you surprised? No. So that's the thing. It's the morning after the slumber party. My parents are gone somewhere. That doesn't matter. We're kids. We have the whole house to ourselves, and we eat breakfast, right? This shall go down in history. I hope. And I hope I'm right as well, right? I hope someone's not gonna tell me like, no, it's not 10 days, it's 10 years. You know, something like.
Poor snail. It just keeps getting worse.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop imitating. Okay, so
So breakfast.
so we're like getting ready for breakfast. So I'm a bit faster. I got my bowl, my cereals, and like a cultured man, I put the cereals before the milk. But yeah, anyway. So I bring back the milk because I don't know how long my friend is gonna take anyway. So I'll bring back the milk into the fridge. But as I walk towards the fridge, there's the cupboard, and where all the cereals are, and my friend is squatting down, making his decision. And you know, sometimes when you squat down, like your pants just go like, eh, like that.
Right?
They're like a funnel, right? So like I'm walking and I'm like, hey, and I'm like, so I have the milk,
Oh no!
and I see this, and I put two into, and I just go like, and then I've never seen someone get up so fast.
Your poor friend.
And it's like, I don't even know why I did this. I just saw like.
I mean, it just made sense, right? You're like, wait a minute, I'm holding a liquid. There's a funnel right there. I mean, it's a natural thing.
Yeah.
These just go together, and you're a friend, and that's a friend, and friends just naturally, you're like, wait, there's something I can do to torment my friend.
Yeah.
It's just all sorts of things. It's just like brought these things together like magnets. It makes sense.
He's one.
Your poor friend.
He's one of the rare people who could say like like the first white liquid in his pants was it was something else. It was actually milk from the cow, you know.
Make sure that you clarify.
Yeah. Oh man, he's actually the non-sussy guy, like the only one. He's like,
That
no,
was what makes it even more perfect.
mine was milk. Hello.
Oh no.
Yeah, the intrusive thoughts won, and I had no remorse. I celebrated to this day.
The day that you put white liquid in your friend's pants?
No,
Goodness
whoa.
gracious, Morningstar. What is wrong with you?
Well, why do you have to phrase it like that?
I'm not wrong though.
Uh, no, and then you'll just be adding like more details, like he still had his pants on. Like what? I got more questions here, you know. Oh my god, this reminds me of. Now I'm really
It
going
happened
into.
from behind. I'm sorry.
What?
Okay, I'll stop.
It was like it was a funnel shaped, you know. It was a beautiful morning, perfect. You know? Oh my god! Welcome, Snopey. I know you know Snopey, right? Oh my god!
Hey! Hi, friend.
Best day ever!
Oh my god! Welcome, Snopey.
Oh man.
So okay. Oh my, oh wait, what we were, because I was going into like another really not safe for work subject. I forgot. Wait, my friend. Oh yeah, I don't know. Wait, let me think. Is it okay if I talk about, like, for sure YouTube? It's okay. I don't care. I don't expect money. I don't, demonetize me right now. It's okay.
It's fine.
No, it's just a little funny thing, right? How my friend talks to me. He's like, oh yeah, he went out. He spent the whole day with a girl. He slept over, and I was like, oh, cool. Sounds like you had a great time. And it was just funny how, the way he told me. He's like, so we did stuff, and I'm like, oh, congratulations. Okay, I'm happy for you. Yeah, he's like, yeah, we did stuff. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, but we didn't have the saxophone. And I'm like, but so what? Like, you're back to back. Like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Like, don't look. So did you do? What did?
I'm like, what? Wait, like, where? How far did you actually go? Now we're confused. You said you did stuff, but not oh, saxophone.
I'm trying to keep it PG-6, I think. I don't know. I forgot.
Oh no.
No, yeah. So basically, I guess his definition of saxophone is when you take the sausage and you take the donut and you and just like a puzzle piece, Foxxy,
Anything?
why are you
Anything
laughing at
outside
this?
of that?
How old are you? Come on. I thought you were mature.
You should have known better.
Wow, okay. I'm learning. They tickle their feet. That's how they.
I mean, it doesn't for some people.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. That's disgusting. That's just gross. Hey, welcome, slime. Welcome. We mature, exactly. Like I guess adults are just kids with money. I think that's the truth.
Yeah, we never really grow up.
Sorry, it disappeared. Was just making some.
Oh no!
No! Hey. Oh, Snow is asking, hey, Foxy, are you into feet or?
I said it does it for some people, not for me. Not for me.
This is.
I would never admit to you people what I'm into.
No,
Nope,
but
nope.
no,
That's a dangerous game to play.
This is the KA gathering, the kink anonymous. It's a safe space. You can everybody knows my kink. They shame me, but it's okay. I'm still here.
Oh, Snoopy, no, I told one story that I told you, and I'll never live it down. Oh no.
Wait,
It's not my thing.
wait, you can't. Wait,
What?
Oh, okay. Wait, what story that you can't live down?
Oh, somehow we were talking about like dating and interests and on all that sorts of thing on Snoopy's stream,
Mm-hmm.
and I talked about the one person that I dated in college.
Sorry.
Okay, it was a tiny story. Sorry, what?
Oh, no, it's just what Midnight said with the 1000%. Oh no.
What? No! No! Oh no! Midnight! No! Midnight! No! That's
Yeah,
a bad
midnight.
midnight. That's a bad midnight.
Where's the water bottle?
Nobody touches the tail. Nobody touches the tail. Nobody touches the tail. Not unless you want to get bit, and not in a good way.
Yeah.
Ah! No.
Can someone can someone explain to me about what turns people on? The serious answer to that question is it's a kink. It's you're either into it or not. That's it.
Yep.
Yep. If someone's like, "Oh my God, did you see the elbow on that girl?" Like, if you don't, you're either into it. Yeah, there's not
you
much.
either like it or you not.
Yeah,
Ah.
but I feel like trying to look into it, why it's like useless because you already made up your mind. You know.
Right.
That's
Yep.
it.
Yep. I don't remember. I feel like I came across an article at one point, not in any questionable research that I was doing or anything like that, where basically
Yeah. Okay.
just what people like in that way is pretty much hardwired. Like it's just, you like what you like, and that's just sort of how you are.
But I
That's
also
how people
believe
be.
I also believe that kinks change as you grow, because as you grow, you
Sure.
you also change as a person.
Oh yeah,
Because-
definitely.
Because I could tell you, I remember like clearly there was a moment in my life where I was like, I really don't care about swimsuits. I really don't care about maids. I don't get it. But then, I don't know, something happened, and yeah, here I am, an absolute failure. Who, am I more cultured? Maybe. I'd like to believe so. But yeah. So my point is that yeah, like some things I believe like some things can change as you grow.
Oh, certainly. I mean, just like the body and mind grow and develop and change.
Yeah. So you like hairy men? That's what.
No, that's not even close to how that story went. Literally, all that I said, okay, was that in I dated a guy for 2 weeks. Okay.
Oh, congratulations.
And it was it was a milestone. Okay, thanks. No, for real though.
Yeah.
And every morning, like, I would get a text that just said something about him and himself. And one of the ones that he liked to send was, hey, I just got out of the shower. I have so much hair. I look like a bear. Wink. And like he just was, and it's everybody's different, and it's fine. But that was like his favorite thing to brag about was how furry he was. And it was like
How furry.
every day he'd be like, I'm out of the shower. I look like a bear. Wink, wink. And I'm just like, it made me uncomfortable. Okay. We were not a good match. That's why it only lasted 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. Because at first I'm like.
That's literally all I said.
Yeah. No, it's just that at first it really sounds like narcissistic, and I was like, oh well, we never know. Maybe Foxxy was like, I'm into that. You gotta text me one thing about yourself, and you're like, I brushed half of my teeth today, the right half, and tomorrow's gonna be like the other,
Yeah, no, the narcissism, that ultimately was the problem. It was just nothing but Yep, that was.
Oh my God.
You what?
Yep,
Did you see
that was the
Midnight?
time.
That bear more like a clogged shower drain, bruh. The man's not here, and you're like, I'm sure right now he went like, ugh. He felt it in his bare heart. Ugh. There's somebody talking smack about me,
Well, like I would never say, like say anything like this about, I mean, I don't judge, but this guy was he was a meanie pants, okay? He was a snoot, and if you're gonna be a snoot, then people are gonna say things.
You said you don't judge, but, and I really like that sentence. Like, every time someone says, listen, I'm not racist, but like,
But
or I don't want to be a dick, But you know, so you know it's just gonna go. You know.
But if you're mean, I make an exception.
Mhm.
Ah.
Oh my god. I don't know. I don't want to read that out loud. Midnight. And welcome, Ceres. I didn't say hi to you. Thank you.
Ah.
I judge. Okay, Snow just he judges. I see you. I judge.
I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. We all do. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if somebody's a meanie pants, they open themselves up for it.
So coming back to the not safe for work stuff.
Oh, we just can't get away with it with you, can we?
No, I didn't get to my point. That's it. That's all. That's it.
All right, here we go.
No. So basically, remember that the whole story. Like the guy said, we did stuff, and I assumed that they did stuff because he said they did stuff, and he was like, but we didn't do. Yeah, we didn't eat the cake. We just looked at it. So you know, I didn't understand. Wow, Snow. No. It's content. Yeah. If we start talking about taxes, you guys are gonna leave. You guys are gonna leave. Yeah. But yeah, look at this. We talk about pervy stuff, and everyone's like, you know, like that meme. Have you seen that? Like the Asian who just passes by. Come on, hey, Mister, hey, man. And he's like, no, it's too expensive. Taka, you know. And then they're like, G cup, and he just like turns around. Oh, G cup. Yeah, that's chat. That's chat right here.
That's 100% chat.
Yeah.
Way to go, chat. Way to be.
Way to expose yourself.
Ah.
So yeah, that's the thing.
So they didn't do anything.
Can you do me a favor? What's happening? We're talking about stories, sussy stories. But it's never
story.
us. It's always like someone we know. So you know.
Yeah. No, we don't get involved in weird things.
Hmm.
We just know people that have.
Hmm. I think Snow is leaving. So goodbye, Snow. I'll see you around. Thanks so much. For
Hi,
passing by.
Snowpea.
So yeah, basically, you know, that kind of it's interesting. It's interesting because to him, the saxophone was the whole thing, was eating the cake. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I guess doing all the rest is pretty much looking at it. So and now I have another little story that will kind of tie into all of this.
All right.
I was joking with a friend about foreplay, and she just talked about let's just say that the girl is very religious. She gets on her knees to pray, but the guy just happens to be in front of her. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He's
no. Uh-huh.
yeah, and she's also like, you know what? I would really go for a banana right now. So you understand what I mean, yeah? So basically, we're talking about foreplay, and my friend talks about this. I think some people call it the DJ, yeah, DJ, yeah, disc jockey. I don't know, whatever. So, and I'm like, whoa, you just jumped into the whole thing, and she's like, no, it's foreplay. I'm like, no. So it's interesting because I was like, oh, we all have a different opinion of foreplay.
Right.
Because to me, foreplay is whisper ASMR in my ears, caress me gently, and let's light some scented
Right.
candles. Scented candles. Oh, this one is Obama scented. I'm not even making that exists. You could find it on the internet. I don't know.
Oh, you can find anything on the internet. But yes, everybody has a different different definition about what's foreplay versus what's action.
Mhm.
Oh no.
I'm not even joking. I saw it's a funny YouTube channel where they just buy a lot of trash on internet, and one of them was Obama scented candles. So yeah, and I'm like, whoa.
Oh no.
So anyway, my point is, yeah, that's it. I never thought about this, but I was like, oh, so everyone had like a different idea of, or like a different definition of foreplay, or like the main dish, right?
Right.
And I don't know. It's always interesting asking people. So, what's foreplay for you? And they say something like, well, okay, when you take out the whip and the black mask and you put the gag ball, I'm like, whoa, That isn't that like that's like the second cake, like like whoa, you know.
Ah,
To me,
oh man.
as soon as you unbutton my shirt, I'm like we're already like in the middle of it. Like oh, you know, like that. You didn't even whisper.
You forgot the ASMR.
Yeah.
Oh,
You forgot
no.
the. Wait.
Ah!
Snails arrive for 10 days straight. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, Slime is leaving for a trip. Is it 10 days? Let us know. Think about it. Think about it.
Slime, you're not a snail, are you?
No, wait, no, not him. No. Oh my god, could you imagine snails? They're like, okay, have a good stream. You know, they're texting their friend. I'm going on a trip. I swear. Yeah, I swear it's a trip. Lurking for 10 days, and then 10 days later, he's like, I'm back.
All the snails be like, I haven't seen so and so in class for a few days. Where do you think they've been? Oh no.
Oh my god. Like, you can't hide it. Like, in school, in snail school, obviously, they're like, okay, those two have been gone for like
Very long time.
10 days.
Yeah, you can't hide it. Nope.
Yeah, and like on the 11th day, like the guy asked the girl, like, oh my god, you were having are you okay?
Sorry.
So like
I panicked.
yeah, so the snail is like, oh, okay, walk in front of me so they don't, you know, we don't arrive we don't arrive at school. Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, we already arrived. That's why we're going back to school.
Yeah, we arrived together earlier, but no, not this time. You know?
You stay home an extra day so that nobody can tell. Nobody thinks anything. Oh no.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh. Yeah, I saw your thing, Wadi. I feel like now it's not a good time to do it. I'm sorry. I'll see you after the stream. After the stream. Thanks so much. She had flashbacks to the snail civil war. Yeah. I'm surprised she said like civil war and not like snail something else, like, you know. Yeah. Is that you, Midnight? What did you do with the? Who are you, and what did you do with the real Midnight? You know.
yeah, I don't have any experience with that sort of stuff. Jeez.
Gee, come on, Midnight. You know. I don't know. Was that a bit of? Was that a bit too seductive? Like, oh, hey, oh, oh, hey, yo. Oh, and hey, Vanny.
Danny, hello.
I'm with the drip. Yeah, I'm also with the with the fox. Oh my god. Oh, you just arrived after. Well, there's probably more to come. There's probably more to come. Oh my god.
It's all downhill from here. It's all downhill from here.
It's funny because downhill from here, that's like negative, right? But I also see this as like something positive. Like, okay, you're up the hill now. From here, it's all downhill. Like, it's easier. You know, we did the hard part.
It's easier and it's fun.
Okay. So you meant it as the positive way, right?
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, it can you know, I mean, sarcastically, right? Of course, you'd be like, oh no, it's all downhill from here. But
Yeah.
but you know, when you really think about it, like, no, downhill blast, man. As long as you're you know, you're not rolling down a hill that's covered in rocks. Of course, it's gonna hurt. But no, come on, man.
What's going
Downhill's fun.
on? Oh my god, Vanny just stepped in and they're already role playing. You know, it's you know, we were talking about foreplay. You know, that's.
Oh no. See, chat, this is why you get blamed for stuff. You're the real degenerates here.
We're doing good. I mean, hey, respect for owning it, you know. Oh my god. Degen hours, like, oh, I want to make myself like a custom watch where it's written like Degen all over. It's like, oh, look at the time and let's go.
Right.
I don't blame you for everything. Come on.
Every hour marker's got something questionable.
Mhm.
Degenerate stuff. Degenerate stuff.
Hey, like I said, it brings in the views. Like, have you seen those tweets that are just? I think I always find it silly, like lewd tubers.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, silly. The actual word. Like the first time I heard PNG tuber, I was like, what?
You're like, what is that?
Yeah, it's.
Oh,
But like some.
that's where the money's at, Morningstar.
Mm-hmm. The lewd tube. No, but like it's.
Yeah. Oh,
But like I don't mind talking about these kind of stuff, right? Especially for educational purposes. I'll really
that's
like.
100% educational. Yes.
Yeah, it's always. Did you know that snails anyway? So that's the whole thing. But I remember like when I started like using Twitter and doing this networking that everybody's talking about. I would see like these tweets, and it's like it's a tweet. A lot of them don't have a picture, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. These are only words, but I'm like, calm down, guys. The things that you describe, oh my god, and of course it gets traction, right? It get like
Right.
the amount of comments, the amount. So I'm like, yo, like it works. In some ways, it works, you know.
Oh, it does. Oh no, absolutely. It doesn't. You don't even need pictures. People will. They'll fill in the gaps with their imagination. They got that part covered. They got that part covered.
Hmm. Or sometimes it's like they'll. I remember one of them is like, oh, I don't have space on my my setup. Look at this. So she takes she takes a picture of like her setup, right, the PC and everything.
Mhm.
But like there's like this giant like girthy thing, like it's
There's this giant awkward pause.
yeah, like it was like the colors of like cotton candy, and I'm like what? But like I said, leave my hand, leave my hand.
Oh, rate my setup. Rate my setup. Oh no.
But like I said, it gets traction. I cannot like blame these people. If I'd be smexy, maybe I would do it. But I'm a guy. It's different. Like, oh my god, look, like what could we do? Like, take a picture of my butt. Like, it's not the same. Like, oh my god, my pants just like ripped, guys, and then I'm like, oh my, like it's.
Oh my god, can you guys believe this?
Yeah. Oh no, I dropped the thing, guys. I'm not, like it's.
Oh, make sure you get a good, you arch the back and get the camera angle right.
Oh yeah, you gotta arc the butt like.
Yeah. Yep.
I learned that in Ring Fit Adventure.
That's right. Oh no.
Oh my god.
But you know what's weird? Okay, so the lewd tuber, but whenever you say the word, like when you say flesh tuber, that's when I first heard that, that's what I thought that it was talking about. I was like, oh, flesh tubers, because you're like, oh, shows a lot of skin. And then when I found out that that's not what that meant, I was like, wait, really? Really?
Oh yeah, it's just I don't know. It's funny internet lingo, right?
And then somebody I was watching when they were talking about, they were like, oh, the word flesh tuber just sounds really weird. And I always think, like they said that like when you go to the store, I don't know, it may be different in other places, but like they were saying here in the States, you like, or at least in where I'm at in the States, I don't know about where you're at, bro, but here you can go to like Walmart and you can buy the like hamburger meat in a tube. And they're like, it's a flesh tube. It's a flesh tube.
Oh no.
I was like, oh no, now I can't unsee it. And I can't unhear it.
That's so cursed. That's
It's cursed.
that's the flesh.
Now every time I go to like Walmart and I'm like, oh no, it's a flesh tube.
Oh my god. By the way,
Uh,
don't read chat. Just saying. I mean, you
oh
could.
no.
Or,
Well, now I have to.
okay, you're that kind of person. You're like, oh, you told me not to look.
Well,
Listen, no joke. I remember like I think I forgot why. I think it's because like this girl was really pretty. So I tell my friend, hey, don't do it now, but look behind you. Now I got to squat. My friend was not squatting, obviously, but you know we're all there. And I swear, instead of being like, oh yeah, like just
casually.
yeah, I swear he goes like, oh. And then he's like, oh shit, no, you were right. And I'm like, what are you doing? We're at the movies. What are you? Don't embarrass me.
Whatever you do, don't make it obvious.
Like, but why did he do that?
Because you told him not to do
Yeah,
it.
I know.
That's exactly how it is, though. That's exactly how it is.
There's another story like it reminds me of this. It's we're in Burger King and there's like these two kids that they walk in, they think they're all tough. I'm hot shit, not literally because that would be disgusting, you know. So they walk in, and my friend they're like back to me, right? And my friend sees them and he's like, he understands right away what they're gonna do. They're gonna go just refill and leave. They're not even customers. And he's like, oh damn, oh look at them, like they have guts, they're gutsy, yeah. So I just say, what? People are refilling for free without paying, and like they just ran out. They actually ran out. so they went from like 0 to like 100 to like they went to like
amazing.
I own this place to, oh no, my dad's gonna beat me up. You know, don't tell my daddy.
Sorry, mommy, I'm sorry.
He's gonna take away my
amazing.
he's gonna take away my PS1 rights, you know.
Oh no, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Oh.
Justice is served.
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh, that's the best.
Being absolute clowns in every day.
Ah,
Oh my god.
life's too short not to have a good time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, tell that to the snails. They lose 10 days. Like, come on, guys. Oh, unless I guess you could debate that. You know, they're not.
I was gonna say.
They're not wasting it.
At what point does it become a bad time?
Yeah, exactly. Do you think like 3 minutes in it starts hurting and he's like, shit,
I don't know.
I still have 9 days.
We still have so many questions.
Oh my god. For Vanny, just to bring Vanny up to speed and everybody here and all the people who are watching on YouTube who decided to click, and you see the line, they're like, oh, why is everybody, what's this part? Okay. It's because apparently, and I may be wrong, don't quote me on this, snails arrive, when they do the deed, they arrive for like 10 days straight. So when well, let's say you're in the traffic or you're at the grocery and it's been like 10 minutes because the lady in front of you is taking all her time. Think of the snails, yeah? If they could survive 10 days of like, and it's not even the action, it's just the the volcano going
For 10 days.
Oh my god. Is it Wednesday yet?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Do you think like the female snails get together and they're like, oh my god, he only lasted once. Like, and the guy's like, yo, I took a whole week off for you. I gotta work. I got. Is it already Friday? Your flow is slowing down. No, their flow never slows down. It only goes up from there. Oh, hello, Bryce. Oh no. Oh my god. Bryce is gonna run away. He's like, oh no, snail saxophone. I'm.
Oh, sorry, not sorry. We were just talking biology, that's all.
Yeah, it's for science.
This is a science show, yeah.
Yeah, we're serious here. Okay.
That's right.
You bunch of.
Yeah. It's like it's like Bill Nye the Science Guy, except it's Morningstar.
Morningstar and Dragon Foxy, the science VTubers. like it sounds like shit. Oh my god. Oh. Snail saxophone. I don't know.
And all the wholesome people are just like, oh, a snail with a saxophone, that'd be cute. And all the rest of us are like,
Yeah. Don't ask me why I have this. But I might as well, right? I might as well.
don't put that near me. Don't put that near me.
What? Oh, okay. Consent. I respect. I thought you'd.
You can't make these kind of assumptions.
What?
I don't know where that's been.
What? It's. Okay. That's how you want to be.
Tell me, confess, Morning. How many other people have you given that saxophone to?
It's not about the amount of people. It's let me think of something deep.
Hold on, it needs a moment to be.
Okay, you just reminded me of a really, really like sussy story. And once again, it's not about me because I'm say so. But I'm telling you, this one's a doozy.
All right, here we go.
Science fact: snails take a whole week off. Yeah, exactly. Snails take a whole week off for.
That's right.
And could you tell? Do you think they tell their boss like, listen, I think I'm coming down with a fever. Like I'll be back like in like 11 days. Like.
You think it's built into the snail PTO system? You get like sick time and you get vacation time and then you get you get that.
I don't know. That would be really good. Like I don't know who's your governor. Let's vote for them up. That would be good. The amount of unsafe story. No, what? No. Stop spreading lies. And once again, it's not about me. So I'm pretty safe. So can you focus, please? I don't know.
No,
Whatever.
No, I can't. Every time I go to drink my coffee, it gets in front of the camera.
Yeah. No, not you, because I see that I'm blurry.
Oh, okay. I thought I was getting made fun of again because it did the spazzy thing. It did the freaking out.
Oh no! Earlier it was like it was really crazy. You went like. I'm like, I was looking at Discord like, did she just hang up? Like I'm not. That's the stream, guys.
Yeah. Like when we're done here.
So let me try a thing. But otherwise, so the thing is, my teacher, this was my high school teacher, told us this story. He said he went out with a girl. Oh my god, can I? Yeah, okay. I think I could use words that. Okay, so basically, he went out with this girl, and then they they started getting comfortable, and I don't know if they skipped the foreplay or not. It doesn't matter, but she admits like, you know what, I have a kink. She admits she has a kink, and it's to it's to add condiments. I'm
All right.
And that's I think it was Nutella. You know what Nutella is, right?
Yes.
Is it okay if I think I'll never get sponsored by Nutella. I think I just okay, whatever. No chances of getting sponsored ever. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. She's like, as she decides to get on her knees and start praying to the Lord in front of the guy, right? she likes to, she likes to dip, double dip, triple dip. I don't know. I've never. I don't. That's not me. So he at first, like, my teacher told us, like, he found it kind of weird, but it's like, yeah, whatever. I guess I could try, whatever. But then he said, like, she had one ready, like she had a in her bag, like a Nutella thing, a Nutella jar, And he said he just like decided he changed his mind when he saw like all the other traces, and he's like, okay, no, that's not a new Nutella jar. No, that.
I'd be like, you know what? I might have given it a try if you'd bought me my own Nutella Nutella jar.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know how I feel about getting dipped into the communal Nutella jar.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh my god. Like there's a movie, I haven't seen the movie, right? But in the movie, the kid asks his dad, like, why is it so bad to like date a girl who dated a lot of other guys, right? It's why, it's okay if you don't need to look for the girl who has never gotten a boyfriend before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the dad's like, okay, let me put it to you this way. I forgot what food. Anyway, I think he's like, okay, do you prefer your food like like do you prefer your food like this or with dicks in it? And I was like, and it's like it's so exaggerated.
No. Oh no. Oh.
She rubs the Nutella in the back of Arby's. Imagine her alone time. No, I don't want to. Oh yeah, maybe. Oh, this is gonna be weird because it's gonna be like two. It's gonna be like two. Because the last video that I uploaded on YouTube was Rising Star with Jack, and we talked about this. But I maybe I should talk about it. Why not? I feel like this stream is actually better. I don't know how we got. We went from so what got you into VTubing into like this really insanely sussy thing. But in all honesty, I feel like if anyone's here watching this and you didn't know, it could help you. It could even potentially save you. Yeah. So
Important then, clearly.
yeah. So let's say I don't know. I don't even know where to start. Let's say you're home. Hopefully you're home, right? Not in the library or whatever. You're home, and you see you got a banana. The banana's just there, right? And you're like, you know what? Maybe I should practice. Maybe I should practice. Just so I don't look silly whenever the big day arrives. So but yeah, like I said. Because I didn't know this. I never really thought about this, and I was like, oh, well, that's actually good information. Basically, if you want to practice, don't use a banana unless you don't peel it, which is just kind of gross. But don't use a banana because it breaks off. It's delicate. It breaks off, and you can choke on it. And you don't want to go down like that. You don't want to go down and like
You don't want to be one of those stories.
They're like, oh my god, It's written on your tombstone, like choked on a banana. No, but it's something I never really thought about. Like, oh my god, like because I actually saw a video. I think it's like a TikTok, right? Like the girl's just showing like, let me flex, and she pulls it out. It's like I don't know. It's like a magic trick. She pulls it out. There's nothing. But that's not the trick. That was not a plan. She just starts to like, and I'm like, oh shit,
You're like, oh no.
Yeah, and so all the comments were about that. Like, oh yeah, don't use a banana. No, it's not fragile because that's like maybe too intense of a word. But like, it's not as hard as we think. It breaks off easily, and yeah, you don't want to go down like that. You don't want to, you don't want to go in paradise, meet your grandma, say like, listen, and she's like, she just like, she just shakes her head like from side to side, like she saw everything.
Yeah, you don't want to have to meet like with that kind of shame over your head. You want your legacy to be a good one, not that.
Bryce says she high fives you and says same. But when she says same, does she have like something in her throat, like like the other banana?
No way!
Oh, Bryce, don't bring in the grannies here. Come on. Oh my god. So yeah, moral of the story: use, I don't know, cucumber or I don't know, pumpkin, whatever.
Oh no.
No, midnight. I'm not gonna. I don't.
Midnight, what is wrong with you?
I don't even understand.
Ah,
No, definitely a library. Oh my god. Why is it more exciting when it's other places, other locations, right? But
there's just something about I don't know, man. Like the more taboo or the more the more risk that's involved.
yeah.
Just the excitement. The excitement is the adrenaline.
Well, I also believe that one of the most popular tags. I don't know if it's still the case right now, probably, but like how incest is like super popular. And I think it just has to do with that, like, oh
Yeah.
no, like step brother from the third side of my mom. I don't, stuff like that, right?
Right.
But it's that it's like it's about the, like you said, like the taboo, like, oh, we shouldn't, stop it, stop it, and like
Right.
her hands are like this, like she's not like stop it,
Right. That's exactly it, though. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. I don't remember. Like, I read something that basically said that like attraction or the intense version of attraction and like fear share like several of the same biomarkers. Like, again, biology, right? We're talking science here.
yeah. Oh, I know.
And so,
Oh.
yeah, they share like 11 out of 13 biomarkers or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go like on the website for a little moment, but you'll see I'll come back to the whole point.
All good.
Have you ever seen like an anime where they're like, oh, I have a crush on this person, I now's my chance to like scare them, and they always try to do it on the bridge. Have you ever seen that?
I mean, I'm sure I probably have.
Okay, so let me explain, because I've seen it in anime a lot, but like the first anime that explained it, I was like, oh my god, there's a reason. And basically it's like like you said, it's apparently it's a biology thing where if the person is afraid because, let's say, the bridge is swaying, their heart starts to beat, but they happen to look at you, they might be like, oh, I'm looking at this person is the reason why my heart is beating, I must like this person.
Right.
Yeah. So the fact that you said like intense attraction, which is what infatuation and fear have, like they share common things. Like I'm not surprised. I do believe it. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. It does make sense. I just thought it was kind of interesting,
So so I guess what you're saying is on the first date, bring her to a horror movie, or
Yeah, exactly.
I knew someone
Yep.
who lost their V card in a construction site.
Ah.
Oh my god. Do you know, like, there's something very, very common, no, not common, very popular, the High Mile Club?
The what?
Oh, you don't know? Okay, people who have saxophone in the bathrooms of an airplane, we called it the High Mile, because they're now they're in the club, they're in the High Mile Club.
Wow.
Yeah, but my point is, like,
My point is,
you have to be gutsy. You have
No
to be,
kidding.
Yeah. I forgot.
I
yeah.
haven't been on an airplane yet, but I feel like there aren't like big bathrooms. I know they're small bathrooms, right?
And I think I saw something. It was from a movie. The guy and the girl are like, oh yeah, are you ready? And she's like, yeah. And then they start, like, the girl's like, oh my god, you always do this, and they start to like have a big like fight in the plane. And the guy's like, you know what? Let's take this elsewhere. And they both go in the bathroom. And the guy's like, looks everywhere. I'm sorry. Everyone's like, it's okay. Just go. Untangle this. Go clear this out. They get into the bathroom and they do the deed. They skip the foreplay. And unlike the snails, it's not 10 days. It's 10 seconds, I think. So
Sounds about right.
But they keep on doing like, wow, you never want to speak. You always say like, next time, stuff like that. And then and then like when they walk out, they're like, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry everyone.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
And
fine.
everyone's like, it's okay. It happens to the best couple. So that was like, I feel like, oh, that's one of the best ways.
Oh man, they had it all planned out and everything, and then they managed to stay in character.
I saw,
Wow.
I saw a video, and this is like a real video, and I'm like, like secondhand embarrassment.
Right?
So basically, like, oh my god, I wish I was joking. The guy's sitting down as you do on a plane, and his girlfriend is there, but her head is like there,
Right.
So, but he has his, he has like his, he's like this, just like, and then like the people are like, the employees are like, guys, like just, what are you not here?
He's like, please
Stop
stop.
it. And he's just like, oh no, she has a yeah, she has a headache.
She has a headache,
She
right?
has a headache, and like she has a she has a headache, And I'm like, dude, like, come on, try to
Oh,
calculate.
man.
Please calculate a bit better, come on. You couldn't win.
Yeah. People like to take risks, man. I don't know. Like I said, there's something about that adrenaline rush of doing something that you're not in the ideal place to do. It just makes it more exciting, apparently.
Yeah. Well, I guess, I guess it all comes to like the rush, the taboo, the situation, or like we could get caught, and it's the fact that you could. So it makes it
Right.
even more like your heart is pounding for more reasons now,
Right. But then, like, I feel like that whole thing. But like, because then you do get caught,
Mhm.
and then like that's enough embarrassment to like potentially actually die from. Like, that would be the worst.
Yeah, I heard the story where someone walked in the hospital with a big gear, a big a bike gear, and how there are like holes, and like his sausage was there, right? And he's like, he
Oh
couldn't,
no.
and everyone knows, everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
But-
You
yeah.
can't deny it.
But of course, this guy's like, no, like you see, like I was fixing a bike, and then like it was getting really hot. I had to.
I mean, logically, of course, I had to do, A, B, and C, and then it just sort of happened.
Yeah,
Oh.
never
You
know.
got to defend your pride somehow, right?
Yeah, like, do you still have some at this point? What?
I would think not.
Yeah, you walk in the hospital, like you're waddling, and you're like, you guys know anime figurines? You're like, yeah. Do you guys know butt? I'm not saying. I'm just saying I might have like a Gojo figurine, right? Like.
Oh no.
I told you like before starting this, I had like a couple subjects. They were all. It was none of these. None of those.
Well, we've still got the whole list of subjects we can go.
Yeah, no, like I was afraid that we would have nothing to talk about, and I was like, did you see the Velma show? It sucks, but no, we're talking about snail saxophone. That's what
I mean, you know what? We owe this entire stream to the biology of snails.
Mhm.
That's what gave it its life.
Oh, why 10 days? God was just like, hey, you know what would be crazy? Like, not only are they slow.
But when I say slow, I'm not kidding.
Oh, wait, actually, I just thought of something. Do you think that maybe how they're slow, but maybe like they see the world differently. So to them, we're just incredibly fast, So by the time they say like, "Hey, hi George," all we see is like they're like, So what if this?
So maybe it's not as bad as we think.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about perception, right? Like, I feel like I actually that makes some semblance of sense though, because I remember, like, I think I was watching a documentary and it was talking about, like flies and why it's so hard to hit them, because the way that they see things is like in slow motion. So like they actually have more time, like their perception is different and they have time to react, like their brain, the way it works.
You mean
I thought that was interesting, and it was hard for me to wrap my mind around. But you know what? Perception could be different from critter to critter.
yeah? So I guess it would be like us, like you get the saxophone, you reach the origami, but all you see outside the window is the sun and the moon going. And you're like, what? You're like, hey, honey, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's great. Look at that. Look at that, honey. That's crazy, man.
Ah.
You're like, oh my. I hope I didn't skip my work day. Holy shit.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Ah. It's all about perception. See, the snails are okay. maybe they're not in just complete and total horror state for 10 more days.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I do hope so, or else it's like maybe they have straps everywhere, like in the house. Just like in the bus, you gotta like hold on to something. So they're like, hold on, honey. Say goodbye to the next 10 days. And it's like, for like 10 days.
Ah.
And it never like goes down. It just goes even up. Oh my god.
Oh no. Yep. That makes sense. Poor snails. Yeah, today's sponsor, Snails.
Yeah.
Raising awareness. Snail.
Oh my god.
It is Snail Origami Awareness Day.
Oh my god. So yeah, like, does that mean like if they see humans, they just see like, and they're like, wow, wow, and now she's gloating that they did it 5 times. Wow, like.
Oh man. Yeah, the snails are probably like, wow, they didn't get any time at all to enjoy that.
Wow, take your time, guys. Like, at least 8 days. Come on,
Yeah, you don't gotta go so fast. Sheesh. Ah.
So oh no, wait, I forgot. I had something.
So oh wait.
I know I had something else. Oh my god. It's gonna come back, I'm sure. I just remember it was sussy because we need to keep chat here. Yeah,
Because that's just how it's been today.
yeah, like we might as well. It wasn't planned, but we ended up in this pool. We might as well just deep dive.
It's Morningstar's fault.
What? No. No. Not my fault if like my teacher had Nutella stories and my other friend was like, I got a funnel here, like.
I've got a funnel.
Just wait. I hope nobody puts their. Oh my god. I still talk to this guy. Like I hope one day I'll be like, oh wait, let me go on YouTube because I have a video talking about you.
I mean, you couldn't. Yeah, I mean, you better still talk to him. You shouldn't have. Hopefully, you didn't ghost him after putting your milk in the funnel. I mean,
No.
come on now, that would have been horrible.
I mean, I'm like, I gotta go get milk. I got no more. And I just left.
Morningstar went to get milk and never returned.
Look, it has to be like the 2%, and it has to be lactose free, Oh my god. We keep like creating these new like lingos here. All about the saxophone. I have so much lingo. So now the funnel, is that a new thing?
It is a new thing. Yep.
Kids are gonna watch this. They're gonna take this seriously, and they're gonna ask girls like, "Can I see your funnel? Can I see your funnel?" Oh my god.
No. See, you're a trendsetter. Look at you.
A trendsetter.
You're an influencer.
Oh yeah, the bad kind. I remember. Speaking of like, it's not really influencing. It's more like educating. Thoughts on lizards, and there's I don't know. You'll have to educate us at midnight. Is it 20 days? Please don't. 20 days. He looks at the snail. He's already done. my abs. my my lizard abs. Make it stop. Pull on my tail. Pull on my tail.
No. Wait.
I don't know. Anything.
You don't want to do that if you're a lizard, right?
I don't know. You're the one with the tail.
Just imagine lizards and they're doing their thing and that one pulls on the tail and it just pops off and they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's like, again? Oh my god. Yeah, no. It disturbs the whole atmosphere. Now they're like, they're running after it. Come on, catch it. Oh, wait, hold on, honey. I'm changing color. And now I'm green. It's like,
Ooh.
Imagine if they could change color, but like it's like not one color. So it's like if he has a suit, it's like, hey, look, let me change colors. It's like if I'm wearing straps now. Oh, and she's like, oh, oh, the color. Welcome, Lord Fish. Oh my god. So yes, I remember someone. This is a story from a person. I don't even know who this person is, but I've heard it, and So this person went to a I don't know. Let's just say third world country, because I don't really remember all the details. And she was there to explain safe saxophone, right?
Okay.
So to show it, to demonstrate, she took a stick, put it in the ground, and took the condom, and and she explained. Unfortunately,
right.
So unfortunately, there was a bit of misunderstanding, and she said that night when everyone like in the village did like naruhodo soka, I see, she said like outside of everybody's like tent or whatever, you could see a stick with a condom on it. And she's like, no. And they're like, yeah, like did you bring protection? And the guy's like, I already did it before.
It's outside.
Yeah,
Stick, yep. Oh dear.
Oh my
miscommunication.
God. What madness have I joined? It only comes once every blue moon, so yeah. Wait, sharks have two? I think snakes have two. I think snakes have two bananas,
As if one's not enough to deal with.
I don't know. she took screw mother to a whole new meaning. Yeah. So of course, like the next day, she had to like explain to everybody, like, okay, listen, that's not how. It's technically the truth. Oh my god.
Ara.
Thank you for the ara. Oh my god. But that's
terrible.
I don't know if I. Oh, I'm sure I talked about this to you though, offline. It's about how, despite how funny this is and everything, education is important, and I knew people who were, way old enough to know all this. They,
right.
That by the time, basically, in their family was extremely taboo. Saxophone.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that. We don't,
Yep.
We don't talk about
Yep.
Bruno. They just, it's, it's the saxophone.
We don't talk about saxophone. No.
So yeah, that's the thing. It's like, even though they started having like the courses, the sex ed, like the older was like, she just thought like, oh no, that all this is not true. My parents told me the truth, and I was like, no way, that's crazy.
Right.
Yeah. So
it's true though. Like when I was in school, like we had the course, but literally because like I don't know if it's just the area of the states again that we live in, but like your parents could sign a form for you to not have to go through that portion of health class.
okay.
Like they could sign a form to get you out of it.
Oh wow.
And that's how taboo it is, like kind of in this area. Like it was one of those things, and especially like as a female, like you were made like any thoughts about it, you were made to feel like really ashamed,
Oh
of it,
yeah,
and
yeah,
like it
like
was supposed to be this horrible,
yeah,
horrible
because
thing that you can't talk about.
was it like, well, because you're a girl, you're a lady, you shouldn't think about that.
Yeah,
You know?
right. Yeah. Like you're supposed to be like, repulsed by this, basically. I mean, that's not what they said, but that's how it felt.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to be like, oh no, oh no, that's horrible. Like no, 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 and
Yeah.
just it's the double standard was really annoying.
Um.
But it was pretty it was very
Oh, that's
very very taboo.
yeah, and speaking of like, you should be like repulsed by it. You shouldn't be like attracted to this because it's deemed like, I don't know, unpure.
Right.
I heard a theory. I say theory because I'm not sure, but it kind of makes sense. I remember when I was on the interwebs, right, as one does. I'm on internet. I'm watching videos. I just happen to be there. I don't look them up because I'm say so. But I just happen to see I see a few, right. I don't know what's going on in chat, but yeah. So I see.
They're okay.
Okay, they're doing their thing. They're they're vibing. So that's the thing. I don't know if have you. Okay. When it comes to adult videos, I was like, is it just me, or like like the Asian girls all sound like they're whining? I'm sorry, but I don't know. It sounds like they're whining. American is like, oh yeah, give it to me, call me mommy, and Asian is like, my hands are up here, and I'm like, anyway. So my point is, I was like, am I just falling on the wrong videos every time, like but no, so basically, and I would always ask my other friends, like, and my friends would be like, yeah, they're always whining, like, all that stuff, right? So what in tarnation? Come on, Bryce, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's true. No, that's another thing. But anyway, so but the thing is, someone once like offered me an explanation, which I feel like I just want to take. I just want to accept. Oh, welcome, Mako.
Hello, Mako.
Is that a copy pasta? Because I saw the same one yesterday on another first time chatter. That's why I'm thinking I'm a bit like surprised. But yeah, welcome to the stream. And this is Dragon Foxxy.
Hello.
So that's the thing. It's like why is midnight, whatever, I'm not gonna I go posting it around. Okay, cool. I mean, it's a nice little message. But once again, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the rebellion. So the thing is, someone once offered me this explanation, like, oh, it's because they have to act, they want to act as if they're not attracted to this. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like, that's why they're like, oh, no, I totally don't like this. And I'm like, oh.
I mean, it makes sense. I guess it's just, I don't know, man. Like, that seems I don't know. That seems almost sad.
Yeah, well, yeah. So coming back to the subject of like taboo and you shouldn't like this. I feel like as the years go by, as internet becomes more and more in everyone's lives, like you see kids with like iPads. That still kind of weirds me out. So and how internet is, like, oh my god, I like I don't know, like Spy X Family. I'm gonna Google.
Whoa, what is this?
And it's like, she has no clothes, stuff like that. So I just feel like now sex ed should be even more like everywhere, Yeah, we should, and I wouldn't be surprised because I don't want to just say if it's a fact, but I wouldn't be surprised if if like they start younger because they see this, they're like, I'm not sure what's going on, but let me try, stuff like that.
Right. Right. I mean, especially because, if it looks like the characters are, are enjoying themselves, or at least one of them is, depending on how it is.
Mm-hmm.
But, like you want them to actually have the actual education to understand. You don't want all the education to come from that.
Yeah.
And all the expectations to come from that.
Oh, especially, and that's true. Like, someone who just like, let's say, gets educated from like prawn sites, the fish, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a misconception of the real thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I found out via Family Guy. You gotta explain. You can't just leave that like that.
That's how you learned about the saxophone?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I told you, Foxy, right? How I never really had the talk.
Right.
But the only time it ever happened was my dad, and I wish I was making this up. My dad decided to he could decide to have the talk, and it wasn't even about like making kids. It was about it was the more advanced stuff, like don't use the back door, And the thing is, we were in Walmart. I was a kid thinking I had toys in my hands, and I was like, "What are you doing, Dad?"
And not those kind of toys.
No.
You're like, wait.
yeah. I had Bakugans, like, what are you doing, Dad?
This isn't the place.
So sometimes I think my parents, toys in Walmart. Sometimes I think, I don't know why my parents would kind of have the misconception of me as well. Like, they once told me okay, we're gonna go on a trip for just a weekend, but no more big parties. And it's like, Dad, I bring one friend per month. Whoa. I'm not that kid, I mean,
Yeah, it's
I'm
not a
that
party.
kid.
It's just an intimate get together.
Yeah, but in his head, he I don't know. I guess he's like, oh, he probably the movies Project X. Have you seen that? It's crazy. Project X, despite the sussy title, is just a family going on vacation, and the kid that lives there and his friends, they already know they're gonna plan the party, but it's an open house party. It gets absolutely derailed. The parents come back to a trashed house. The car is in the pool, stuff like that. It's crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's a fun movie. The plot is really, really simple. A guy throws a party, party gets out of control. Haha. It's nothing deep.
Right. That's funny.
Because we never
See.
really, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
No. Oh nope. You're good. See, I was never. I like we said, I never really got the talk either. I was actually one of those kids that they signed my paperwork, so I didn't go to that portion of health class.
Oh no! Oh, so what?
Yeah.
So what did you learn with your friends? I guess by talking.
Honestly, a lot of it was just researching on the internet. I was like, please, something explain this to me. It was like,
Yeah.
it was like the Google. It was a Google, but I was raised by my great grandparents, right? So it was very, very, very taboo.
Oh, yeah.
as far as all that goes.
I don't know if
So-
sometimes I wonder am I gonna change? Because am I gonna change? Who I am today, I do believe in they're asking me questions, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna they need to know. Because if they think it's the stork, they might think that saxophone is just so fun. It's just
Right. Yeah. No
It's-
potential consequences.
yeah. They might get the misunderstanding that it's not even related, stuff like that, and then you get those big consequences,
Right.
Okay. Thank you so much for passing by, Midnight.
Bye, midnight.
Just make sure they're scared of birds. No, the thing is, I had the very basic course of how sex ed is not a lot about sex at first. It's more about puberty.
Right.
when boys become men, they have more hair, they become taller. I don't know, you know what I
Right.
mean? And
Yeah.
and then girl, stuff like that. Yeah, but still, I remember we had one class per year for 2 years. That's all we had. It was super bad. Like I remember even me as a kid, I was like, why is it so little? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even our teacher. Someone from the outside was paid to come on that very special day. And I always, like, even as a kid, I was like, that's kind of silly, you know?
Right.
And the other thing is, now, of course, I don't want to like shame anybody, but we had a couple of students saying, like, especially when the pictures of like the boys becoming man, the girls becoming women, we had a couple students say like, I don't feel so well,
Right.
Yeah.
I
That,
mean, again, it's because that's how you're kind of made to feel. You're like, oh no, wait, this is stuff I shouldn't be talking about. I shouldn't be thinking about. And it's, especially if it's like a mixed class, then like they're talking about all the female anatomy and all the guys are looking at the girls like, oh, that's how it is. And, vice
yeah.
versa.
Well, you don't have a what?
Really?
And the girls thought that the guys had a pancake,
And they're just like, wait, what? And everybody's just like looking at each other and it just, it's kind of, I mean, sure, there's some definite awkwardness to it,
Yeah.
just because you're learning.
But yeah, but I also believe that the adults also make it kind of like
They do.
it's the adults telling you, hey, don't look, and you're like, oh, this is bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this happens on like a lot of things. But yeah, it's okay. I remember in philosophy, it's gonna get a bit deep. In philosophy, someone believed that we are born pure, and it's as we grow we become unpure. It's as we grow, we get educated about like sex is bad, stuff like that. Like, oh, don't look,
Right.
look away, yeah, stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's interesting,
See, I kind of feel like, I don't know. Like, have you met a baby? They're so needy. Like, I don't know if pure is really the word to describe, like that we're born, necessarily pure. Maybe it's just my own psychological, my own perception here. But like, it's, I think, as I've heard it the other way, like, and not just in regards to, to sex education and stuff like that, but just in general, like your kindness is what grows, as you get older. So, there's two completely different ways of
Yeah, yeah.
looking at, how people grow and mature.
But I also,
And,
but I'd also like to add something to once again kind of like counter your point here. We've all seen the videos where the toddlers embrace each other, and they show like they say, you see, racism is taught. It's not, you're not born with it. And it's true. Like, it's not, if you never talk about like racism to a kid, he's not just gonna get like, oh, it's taught. You know what I mean? That's what I'm
right.
saying.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, I think both points actually are. I don't think these things are mutually exclusive of one another.
Yeah, and
Because you also see the kid that's like, oh, that kid has something. Well, I just want to take it from them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but both of these things are true. Both of these things are true. Like, I think a lot of things are taught. I mean, it's the same. Like, I don't know. Have you seen the Netflix show? Have you seen the what is it? Baymax? Based off of Big Hero 6. Based off of the movie. They did a little mini series on it.
I had no idea.
Yeah, they did. It's really cute. Okay, so on one of the episodes, we mentioned like puberty is one of the first steps, right, in that education. Usually when you're going through it for your school, like, and they actually talk about like this girl is going through that, and it's handled, in like, it's basically the moral of the episode is that it's nothing to be afraid of, and it's just biology, and it's starting to break down kind of that taboo of talking about stuff like that.
Now that's really
And
cute
I
that,
think,
that
yeah.
they did that. Yeah.
I thought, because that was, those things, like not just the actual sex ed, but like just puberty and maturity in general and everything that goes along with it. Like I was terrified of it. when I was little, and it's kind of what it talks about in the episode. And I think a lot of kids feel that way. So the more you can break that down, where kids don't have to be afraid of
Yeah.
it. 'Cause the fear, I think, is that if you talk about it and make it sound like something appealing, that they're gonna want to do it. But like it's a it kind of falls back on itself because like we were talking earlier about fear and adrenaline pushing people and making
Yeah.
something desirable. The more you're like, no, you don't want to do this. Kids are like, wait, I need to know what
Yeah.
this is all about. It makes them more curious.
But I also think that's all that's a general thing, right? You could tell someone, hey, don't open the door. That door,
Yep.
don't open it. And
Yep.
they're gonna open. The younger they are, the more they're gonna open it. And yeah, it's about like. So that's the thing. It's like if you educate them, I believe that they'll go towards it less than rather if you just don't talk about it. You're like, no, condoms, saxophone. We don't talk about these things. No, stuff like that. I'm a Cabbage Patch Kid. That's the truth. Stuff like that. But
Yep.
yes, but yeah, it's really cute that the Baymax, the show. I'll have to give it a watch because I loved the movie. But I'm
Yeah.
really I find it fun that they decided to go on a subject like that.
Yep. I mean, even in the movie Turning Red, right? Like
That's what I was
They-
gonna talk about. Yeah.
yeah, like they mentioned, and a lot of people like freaked out about it. They were like, "No, you can't talk about that in a kids movie." And we're like, "No, this is the thing. We need to make it not so awkward, so that girls don't feel bad about it,
Yeah.
boys don't feel bad about things
it-
that happen."
And the truth is, it's not a bad thing.
No.
It's not. Don't don't go covering because I feel like, especially, I feel like saying, especially for girls, I feel like puberty is probably harder for girls. Guys, we grow up. Well, I mean, we all grow up, right? But like, we grow, we get more hair, and then it's like, then you think you have an extra bone in your body. That's all. But girls is like, I'm bleeding, I'm dying. This is how imagine. It's probably happened hundreds of times, right? Where the parents didn't say anything, and that
Yeah.
day just arrived.
Yeah.
And she had no idea what was going on. And
Yeah. Think
contributed.
about how scary. Yep. That's pretty much what happened to me. I was like, wait a second, do I need to go to the hospital? Like, am I dying? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, it's but then like the parents feel rushed because they have to explain it, or I don't know.
Yeah, and then you're already seeing how awkward it is, and like, they're panicking about having to talk about it. And you're just like, okay, so this is a really awkward, terrible thing. Like, oh no. and it becomes a whole deal, and you learn to be afraid of it, and you learn to be embarrassed about it. And I just, it's really it's sad and it's frustrating, and hopefully that gets better. That gets better for kids moving forward. Bringing that out of being so taboo. So I'm proud of the movie Turning Red, and I'm proud of the show Baymax, for starting those things,
Yeah,
for
and
giving
the-
kids a way to talk about it.
and like they delivered it like really really well. It wasn't like too much in your face. Honestly, I thought Turning Red would not. I thought it would kind of like not talk about that at all.
Right.
And it would just be like, it would just be other people kind of like, hey, do you think it represents this? But no, like when spoilers for those who haven't seen the movie. When she hides in the shower and the mom comes in with all the things, like with all the pads, because she thinks it's about that, right? I was
Right.
like, I was like, oh, they're talking about it, Oh, yeah,
Yep. Like the sheer amount of parents that were so mad about it, like that, I was like, really, guys?
Yeah.
Really? It was like there was a whole, like I was looking up, just like movie reviews, and how the review sites usually have like a comment section.
yeah.
And it was just like lit up with angry parents. Like, I can't believe. And now I have to explain this to my child because they're asking questions. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm so sorry that now you have to parent. That must be terrible.
Yeah, but like now your child is just gonna be a bit smarter. That's it.
Yeah.
And let's say for the girl, whenever that day happens, she's gonna understand what's going on.
Yep.
It's like but yeah, it's like, okay, I have a question for you, and you might not even have an answer. Because of course, like I do understand. Like there is an age for your kid that you decide like, no, you're too young. Like the kid's gonna be like, "What's saxophone?" You're like, "No, nothing." And you just, you that's it. You change subject with everyone, all the other adults at the table, right?
Right.
But yeah, but I'm just wondering like when do you think is a like okay, I think it's time. It's time that but not. I'm talking more like especially like the sex ed, not like the puberty stuff. Like So let's say the kids. Where do kids come from and stuff like that, right? You're like, okay, the stork is not real. I'm sorry.
Right.
So yeah.
I feel like that will really just depend on the maturity level of the kid. Like I feel like I know that's a really horrible like generic answer, but I don't think it's quite the same. For everybody. Like I think for some kids, it's going to be like if you try to start, really like you kind of even if you just keep it kind of general, they're just going to be like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
And then other kids can handle, more detail and more conversation. I don't know. I feel like that's part of would be something kind of tough about being a parent, right? Is knowing when
Yeah.
when your kid can handle that kind of information or how to introduce it. You might introduce it slowly, as in, baby's made in mommy's tummy, and leave that, and some kids might be fine with that for now, and more details to follow as they grow older. I feel like probably some sort of a step process.
Oh yeah,
to that.
that's a good answer. Yeah, I never really thought of going general. Like you don't give the whole thing, and they're like, oh my
Right.
god, they're going
Yeah.
to bed and they're just thinking like,
like OMG,
like
you're completely overwhelmed.
yeah, and they're like, so the 69 is not just a number, and the 96 that's the bad one. It's like when you had a fight,
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like with anything with kids, like you start with chunks like you do letters before you start spelling, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I can't even say it. You start with letters before you go crazy.
No, I think you nailed that one. Well, yeah. Now we all know how to raise a child.
Yeah, coming from a professional such as myself.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have a pin here saying I'm a VTuber, so you can take my professional opinion.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're better to get parenting advice than from a childless fox girl VTuber.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
happy I could help.
Oh my god. But yes. So I don't know. Like we walked in. We walked into the show with. I expected to talk about. I don't know actually. My list it really sucks. But I'm happy we just happened to go like to the side. Something happened, and I decided let's just stick with it. That's how we get views.
You just roll with it.
Yeah.
Just follow the train of thought wherever it may go. And sometimes it's a bit of a sporadic train, but that's okay.
That's hey, it's life, right?
So it is.
But thanks so much, Foxy, for for coming on the show, and I hope everybody here has enjoyed. And if if even possible, maybe you're gonna walk away from this with more information. Maybe the snail, maybe the humans. I don't know. Yeah. People are gonna say, "Did he say snakes have two?" Wow.
Thank you for coming to our science show.
Yes. You didn't take the 10 days. We appreciate that. Thanks so much. But yes, thanks so much, Fox. It's always a pleasure to talk with you.
Always a pleasure, Morningstar. Thank you for the invite.
Yes, and I completely forgot to do this because I guess it's not the actual. But everybody, please. Is it the Dragon Foxy VT?
Yep.
VT. All right, everybody. Check it out. If you're watching this on YouTube, just sit tight. Don't worry about it. But if you're watching this on Twitch right here, right now, live with us right here. That's you, that's you. Look on top of the chat, there's a little heart. Click that because you're gonna want to, I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to support and show some love to Foxy here. Isn't she great? Isn't she amazing? Yes, yes, you've had fun today? Why not? Why not? Snakes have 2 and snails take a week off. A great day for
That's right.
learning. Yeah, exactly.
Truly, truly. Yep, the science show with Morningstar and Dragon Foxy.
Yes. But thanks so much, Foxy.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Goodbye. Bye.
Goodbye, chat.
Bye.